We begin the 4 o'clock with breaking news today. A Chicago police officer wounded in a shooting on the city's south side. This happened right near an elementary school while dozens of students were outside for recess. Good afternoon to you. I'm Lourdes Duarte.
And I'm Ben Bradley. Thanks for joining us. We have team coverage, including the police superintendent, who's about to speak momentarily. We'll take that to you when it happens. Andrea Medina live at the University of Chicago Hospital, awaiting that update. Let's begin with Dana Rebick. She's live in Inglewood.
Well, you can see this is still a very active crime scene here behind me. Chicago police have been here on scene since this all unfolded just after the noon hour today. This is right next to Sherwood Park, but also just a block away, Sherwood Elementary School. And as you mentioned, there were dozens of children outside at the time this all unfolded. Just after 12:30 today in the 5600 block of South Shields in Inglewood, a Chicago police officer was shot, hit in the leg.
I have got a phone call from my mom telling me that it was a shooting around the school, and by me being at work, I was nervous. I just left, can't get my baby.
Tantalea Flournoy rushed to Jesse Sherwood Elementary School to pick up her daughter Kanaya, a 7th grader, who was outside at recess at the time with around 100 other students and heard the gunshots.
It was like a little boom, but I thought it was just like, because like we was playing, I thought it was just like this slap.
Were they pretty like serious, like get inside now, or what did they say to you all?
They was serious. They had hurry up and rushed us in and told us to stay away from the windows.
Dozens of officers responded to the scene, where we know an offender was also shot. It appeared detectives were focusing their investigation on a sidewalk area in front of a home.
Something happens over here all the time. They didn't care. They did what they wanted to do, and now this is what we have to deal with.
I was scared.
I just pray that one day all the drama, the shooting, everything just end for the sake of our kids.
That offender was taken to Stroger Hospital for treatment. We're waiting an update on his condition. We also did reach out to Chicago Public Schools to find out more of their reaction to this incident, and we're waiting to hear back. We're going to toss it back to you out to the hospital, where Andrea Medina is standing by for that press conference with the mayor and the police superintendent.
Yeah, we should be learning more details in the next couple of seconds, so we're going to toss it over to that press conference happening right now.
Good to go. All right, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
I'm here to talk about what is perceived to be a police-involved shooting. Basically, in the 5600 block of South Shields at approximately 12:30, our officers performed an investigatory stop of an individual, at which time they found the individual to be armed with a handgun. As those officers were attempting to recover the handgun from the waistband area in the front of this individual, the weapon inadvertently discharged, striking the individual in the groin area. That same bullet is believed to have also struck the officer in the leg. The wounds were through and through. Both the officer and the individual were taken to the hospital immediately and treated. Both are in good condition at this time, and our officer is doing well. The other individual is stable. So, but that, if you have any questions.
Did you visit with him? What did he have to say to you?
Well, right now, he's been moved to another room, so I'll have that conversation with the officer a little later.
Is this an indication of how dangerous a job it is to be a police officer?
It's an extremely dangerous job. When we look at people who are armed with weapons, every one of those encounters has the potential to end with deadly force on either side, on both sides. So lives are always in danger when officers are encountering individuals who are carrying guns illegally. So we have to make sure that we get the message out for people to cooperate with officers, but we also have to get the message out to let everybody understand the danger that our officers are facing every day when they encounter armed individuals.
And did his partner to bring him to the hospital?
That I'll have to get back to you on it.
Superintendent, what was the nature of the investigatory stop?
That is still right now under investigation. You know, as a police department, we're careful about asking questions immediately upon the scene without our third-party investigatory body. So we have to make sure that our detective division, who's currently investigating, are also working along with COPA. So we'll get that information out to you later.
Next question. This was a physical engagement, like a wrestling kind of a situation.
I wouldn't categorize this as wrestling. What our officers did, they were attempting to disarm someone who was armed with a handgun.
Just a single bullet fire, Superintendent?
At this time, the information that we have is that there was one single bullet fired. There was one shell case.
Have you had a chance to review the video, the body cam video?
Yes, and basically the information that I'm giving you right now is what we've documented.
Do we know the age of the suspect and how long the officer has been with the department?
So I'll answer it. The officer was hired initially with the Chicago Police Department in 2018. The subject was 16 years old, a juvenile, and that's all the information that I'll provide because he is a juvenile.
Last two questions, please.
Yes.
Last two questions. An officer very quickly shot through and through. He's going to be okay.
Yes,
And no
that's
shot
correct.
fired by officers.
No, at this time, no. No shots. Yes. We make sure that there's transparency here because it is a shooting where someone was shot. We want to make sure that it's investigated properly and everything is open.
And I'm sorry, was the partner who drove the officer here to the hospital? Can you describe that?
That I would have to get back to you
But
on.
it was police who drove the officer.
I believe so, but I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, hold on. We have the mayor who has a...
Of course, thank you, Superintendent. Good afternoon, everyone. As the superintendent has indicated, this is yet another example of why it's important that law enforcement has all the tools that it needs in order to provide the type of safety and security that the people of Chicago deserve. And it also is more evidence of why critical investments in this moment for our young people is crucial to building a better, stronger, safer Chicago. The job that our law enforcement does every single day requires a great deal of bravery and courage, and we're grateful for that. And we have too many people who have access to guns, and that's something that is not just a citywide problem, but a national problem. Our commitment is still the same in my administration, is to make sure that we're doing everything in our power to ensure that young people in particular have an opportunity to fulfill their purpose. And so we're grateful, though, that both individuals involved in this are actually stable. So thank you all again. Appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yep.
Mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson.
All right, thank you. Good to be Superintendent. We'll update the men's through news affairs. If you guys need anything, we'll get it out to you.
The mayor of Chicago, along with Police Superintendent Larry Snelling, both the officer and the person who that officer is said to have tried to wrestle a gun away from are okay. Their injuries through and through. The person was said to have had a gun in their waistband. Officers were performing an investigatory stop and tried to remove that gun, according to police. And during that struggle is when the suspect's gun went off.
And a couple of key things that they mentioned. The officer had been with the department or has been with the department since 2018. The suspect in this, a 16-year-old male, a juvenile, which is why police and the superintendent there is not saying much more about exactly what happened or the conditions of this 16-year-old male. But we will continue to follow the story, and of course we'll have more on later editions of the WGN News.